Hey guys, it's Impact here, and today I'll be reviewing the new What If promo cards that dropped yesterday at 6 PM. A lot of people have been like underwhelmed by the promo, but I think I haven't looked at the cards properly yet because I wanted to like save my reaction for the actual video. But a couple of the cards do look good, and you gotta remember all these cards will get a +2 boost if. I think it's like, for the defenders, they need a clean sheet in one of their 6 games. And for the attackers, I think their team needs to score 5 goals in 6 games. So most of the attackers will get upgraded. Like, I can't see them not, and the midfielders. But anyway, let's start with the objective card and the SBC card. And also, if you guys find this helpful, this video helpful, I'd appreciate if you dropped a like and subscribed to the channel. If I can get my words out, be much appreciated for more daily uploads. Be honest, with reviewing the cards, telling you guys whether I think they're meta or not, whether they'll be decent for the price and stuff. So we'll start with the objective card. There's Caputo. He's just, most of the objective cards are like this, right? They have average stats, like they'll be all right, but they're not meta. They normally have pretty bad skill moves and weak foots. Work rates are good, decent height, but it's just like, the stats are just a bit average, like good, alright shooting, alright dribbling, alright pace, alright physicals, and pretty bad passing. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend like using this card, but it is a free objective, so there's no harm in doing it, right? Now this SBC, I don't actually know how expensive the SBC is. I'm gonna quickly try and get Footbin up so that I can see how much the SBC is, because that's the quickest way. But the card looks very, very, very good. Apart from the weak foot. The weak foot is a problem. But like I'm saying, I've got to remember, these cards will most likely get a +2 boost. There we go, 400k on Xbox. So he's 400k, which is a bit steep, I would say. It's a bit steep. I'm trying to get, there we go. It's a bit steep, but it's a very, very decent card indeed. Very good shooting stats for like a wide cam. Really good pace, really good dribbling. Not like amazing dribbling, but just decent dribbling. This card will be a usable card, definitely. Now, is he worth 400k? I'd probably say he's worth about 300, if that, at the minute, maybe 200. But he will get a +2 boost. I'm scared that weak foot's gonna let him down. If that was 4-star weak foot, I'd say yes, this card I would recommend doing him. But I still recommend doing him. He'll be decent. Like, if you're a Leeds fan, or if you want a good BPL winger, wide cam, then yeah, this card will be good. This card will be good. Now let's move on. Odegaard. He has got 5-star skills, which is very nice. But again, it's a 3-star weak foot. It doesn't ruin him, but I don't know. It's like, ignore the -21 just because I've got him in goal. But it's a decent card. It's a very decent card. What is he worth? But I think Odegaard's going to be overpriced because he's Odegaard, you know. They normally overprice him. That is not the right card. Yeah, so he's about 600, 500k, which is definitely a steep price tag to pay for someone who's got 3-star weak foot. The card will be decent in game, especially with that +2 boost you'll get. But I just think there's better options for the price. Now, I'm saying the card would be good, but I think there'll still be better options. Now, let's go on to probably the best card, like, in this promo, right? I don't know how expensive he is, but looking at this card, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. If you played this card in centre-back, he'd be one of the best cards in the game, alright? Like, honestly, he's going to be incredible. He's absolutely rapid. He's really, really strong. Really good defensive stats as well. And really good agility and balance as well. Depending on what his body type is like, 6 foot. I think his body type's alright from what I remember about Mbabu. So this card is definitely one to consider getting into your teams. Especially if you can link him. That's the problem. You need to try and link him, right? And that's why I don't think he'll be that expensive, like, for the card. Is he going to be about $500,000 or something? What's he at? Yeah, even less, about 400k, right? Really, really strong card. If you guys can get him in your team, I would highly recommend it. This is probably like the card I'd recommend the most from the promo, from what I've seen. Because like 450k for this card, incredible, incredible if you play him at centre back. Obviously as a right back, a bit expensive for a right back, but he's still very, very good as a right back. But yeah, no, highly recommend him if you can link him. Smalling as well, incredible card. Looks like a very, very solid card. Very, very tall, so... And the agility and balance is good, but will he feel stiff to like turn with while you're jockeying and while you're trying to like defend, obviously? Agility and balance is more important than people think on centre backs. And Smalling has got decent agility and balance, but his acceleration's a bit low, which might make him a bit hard to manoeuvre about with to intercept these passes. He just 6'4". It reminds me of like, I don't know, like a Van Dijk without all the awful AI blocks you get. I don't know. This card is going to be very good, so I would recommend him. Now, that's without me knowing what his price is. Yeah, I don't think he's worth 700k personally, but if you really want him, then fair enough, get him, and he will get a +2 upgrade, which I'm forgetting. But nah, I don't think he's worth 700k, boys. If he goes down to about $500,000, then I'd be tempted. Like if you liked him, but you know, this card is just a bit average. Like looking at his physical stats and his defensive stats, he looks incredible. But he's just too slow for the free ball meta. Unfortunately, he's just that little bit too slow. Now, if this card had 80 pace, not 75, incredible card, I'd say. Which is rare for me to say about a card like Marcelo. Like, but if he's cheap, then it could be an option. What's his price? Hang on, boys. So I'm just trying to find out his price. Yeah, it's 100k, so could be worth a shout, but like I said, you'll get caught from free balls. This card actually looks very good again as a centre-back. He's a 5'11", depending on his body type, he could be a little small and a little weak. Even though it says this card is really strong, because he's on the smaller side, it depends what his body type's like, right? If he slapped like a anchor or even whatever does defending and physical, I forgot, but whatever does that. Very, very, very good centre-back again. And this card will most likely be cheaper than Mbabu because... Yeah, now this card, highly recommend this card. Highly, highly recommend him, especially as a centre-back. He'll be a good left-back as well, but 3-star skills as a left-back is a bit... And his shooting is actually really good. So yeah, this is a really, really useful card, boys. It's really, really good. Now I'm trying to get the freeze quickly. Sancho, overpriced, I think is the word for this card. Amazing card, obviously. Like, you can see by the stats, right? Amazing card. But I'm pretty sure I saw him at like a mil or like 1.5 mil, which is just way too overpriced. Way too overpriced. He came down a little bit to 1.3, but no, stay away, boys. This card is not worth 1.3 mil, personally. Now, the card is good, but if he comes down to about a mil, then I'd somewhat like debate it, but 72 long shots, 80 shot power, like his pace isn't blistering quick. There's just enough, like there's too many things that are, too many negatives of this card for it to be worth that much. Kente, obviously, we all know Kente is absolutely ridiculous on this game. Amazing, amazing card. Now, price-wise, he's at... What's he at? Is this his price? He's at 2.4 mil. Like, that's just too overpriced, personally. Don't get me wrong, this will be one of the best CDMs on the game with all those stats. But I think the meta this year is you need players who are a little bit taller to control that midfield. I just don't think he if this card came out in like FIFA 19, yeah, incredible card, right? But I just think he's too expensive, boys. Unfortunately, now if you get him on trade one a pack, obviously he's going to be one of the best DMs on the game. What's this card? 'Cause I haven't actually had a look at this card. He actually looks like a good card. I'm intrigued by this card. Looks very, very good. The problem with this sort of card, you never know how they're going to play in game. You never know. But this card is worth a try, IMO. I'm not saying he's going to be incredible because he might not. But he's definitely worth a try. What's he at? Yeah, he's at like 200k, what, less than that, right? So I keep screwing up the price. This card is definitely worth a try at 120k. Like I said, he'll probably be very average, but if you really need like a French League link to like Mbappe, and you've got no coins, then this card could be a shout. It really could be a shout. The defensive stats are a little low for me, unfortunately. But he looks like a good box to box, right? Decent box to box. And because he's 6'1", he might actually be good, like, in the tackle, you know, he might be strong in the tackle. This card looks like another decent card, to be fair. Another decent card. There's just a lot of average cards in this promo, I think. I think there's no, like, standout cards that are actually affordable. That you've got Kente and Sancho, who are just, like, way too expensive. Like I said, another decent card. But this is one of those cards where the stats will deceive you. He looks like a really, really good card, but because he's 6 foot, he just won't feel nice on the ball at all. Even though this says 88 agility, 88 balance, I may be proven wrong, but this is one of those cards where the game tempts you to buy him and he's not good, like at all. So I'd stay clear of him. Look, he looks decent, but I'd stay clear, even for the cheap price he's at, right? The thing is with these cards, it looks like they're quite cheap, like some of these low-end ones. Compared to other promos, I think they're more common in packs, which is contributing to that. Now, final two cards, we got Jovich, who is, what's his price on the market? Couple 100k. Really, really good shooting stats, actually. Really, really good shooting stats. And he's got a 5-star weak foot. But he's 6 foot, and he's just not my type of player in terms of, like, he's going to be really awful on the ball. But when he gets in front of goal, he will score, right? He will score. He will take his chances, but it's a no-go for me because of the height. And the agility and balance isn't in the low 90s, so he just won't feel nice on the ball. But if you like your Bundesliga players, could be one to go for. Now, final card, right? We've got this Gomez. Now, he's really expensive, right? I don't know why I even tried to go for this. He's going to be overpriced. Yeah, he's a mil, 1.2. What's this card saying? I just can't justify paying over a mil for a card that doesn't have 5-star skills or weak foot. That's me personally. If you guys aren't skillers, then you could get over the 5-star skill moves, but not having 5-star weak foot just is a bit of an L. And he's not gonna, he's gonna get pushed off the ball all the time, right? He's gonna feel incredible on it, like, he's gonna feel incredible on the ball, but his shooting needs to be higher for me to be worth that price. He needs to have at least, like, low 90s finishing, high 80s shot power, and low 90s long shots. Which he'll get closer to that with the upgrade if he gets it, but at the end of the day, I don't think he's worth his price tag, but he will be a good card, like, on the game. Now that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it all the way to the end, then incredible support, guys. Like, ridiculous support. I tried to break down these cards as well as I could. I hope you guys liked it. Drop a like and subscribe for more content. And comment, if you made it this far, comment your best, like your favourite player from this promo. The one you want to try out the most, right? And I'll speak to you guys in the next